Greetings from sunny Pembrokeshire. Here we are in Freshwater East. What a lovely morning it is. The sun is shining. A lot of people on the beach here with their dogs, and we just had a long walk around the front there. The sea is absolutely magnificent, and the beautiful Pembrokeshire scenery behind it is a reminder of the greatness of God in creation. The sea. I was probably, as you know, brought up in seaside. I've always had a respect for the sea. The sea, of course, can be like today, tranquil, peaceful, quite safe, I'd imagine. Although there are not many people swimming today. In fact, I can't see anybody swimming. And also, of course, it can be a place where the storm can raise itself very, very quickly. And so we find ourselves then in the peril of the sea. The sea majors much in the Old Testament. Remember that Noah's Ark eventually came to rest on Mount Ararat after the Great Flood. And remember, the children of Israel were led through the Red Sea to the land of promise. Jesus preached beside Lake Tiberias. There's a hymn that reminds us of that. It was there you heard beside the Syrian Sea. The fishermen worked the sea. They worked the sea, that was their living. And they were used to the sea and its different scenes. Jesus on one occasion, remember, calmed the storm. There was an unexpected storm on Lake Tiberias. The 5,000 had just been fed. They crossed over to the other side, and then a quail arose, a very sudden storm, and they were in great peril. And Jesus came to them walking on the water, and he said, "Do not be afraid, it is I." They were afraid, but Jesus calmed the storm. I know there are many storms in the world at the moment. There are many wars and rumours of wars, and perhaps in our own lives as well, the storm is raging. Jesus can bring peace. He says, "Do not be afraid, it is I." He calmed the storm, and he'll calm the storm for you and for me. Remember that. I know many are uncertain about the future at the moment. There is still concern about this pandemic, although we are glad that the storm is beginning to cease in terms of the pandemic itself. But we are reminded of God's providence, God's goodness and God's grace, unchanging as these mountains around us. And his love is as vast as that sea. You only think about it. We sing that hymn, "Here is love, vast as the ocean, everlasting like the flood." That's the love of God. Dyw cariad yw, as vast and mighty as the sea, everlasting, eternal. We can trust him, we can believe in him, and we can know his peace when the storms arise, perhaps suddenly in our lives. I pray you'll know that today. Greetings from sunny Pembrokeshire. It's a delight for Yvonne and I to greet you, and I pray that you will know his peace today and to each new tomorrow. I'm going to finish with a hymn. I'm going to sing it, don't worry, but the Welsh words. I mewn i'r porthlaf tawel plid, o sŵn y storm a'i fryw, gan wynebu ar ei stormi ddôl, yn had sydd wrth y lliw. That means that when the storm is raging, he will lead us into the quiet harbour of tranquility and peace. You know why? Because our God is in charge. Our God is there. God bless you and keep you forever in his love.